Hi, welcome back. Next tutorial part 6, build a car in Blender. Today we cut out the front part of this car. So we start directly. Add curve bezier, rotate X 90 degrees. Then grab it, position it in the middle. Edit mode, place the middle point at the end. Drag the rest like it fits with the background picture. Then extrude it in this direction. That was all that we need to cut them into. Here we need the sharp edge, and here it's okay. That is okay too. Good. So we can cut. We make a copy of that. We look. It is not real straight, so we tweak them a little like that it is really straight. When you hold shift by moving the mouse, you can make it very detailed, the steps that you make. So try that when you hold the shift, then it's better then. Good. We take that now, Alt G, Alt Control C to convert it. Alt C, convert mesh from curve. Okay. Set the origin to geometry. We bring it to the top of the car because we want to cut out the Motorhaube. So rotate X 90 degrees, rotate X 180 degrees. That is what we want to cut out. We are on top view orthographic. Now to make it very simple, we delete these points here so we have a absolutely straight line from there to there. Mark them with F close. Good. So now we cut in that. We look at the original car. You see there isn't much space where that cut it in, but at the down part there is a little. See it on that car too. There is many space, there is less space between them. Okay, so we go to top view and we position that like that, I think. And you know, as near as sharper our cuts, so we use that. So good. I think we can cut out. So mark that, edit mode, A to select all, and knife projection to cut out. So we got this front part. We look at them and we see we got them there. And so we get them to a single object. So we separate them like yesterday. So we mark what we need for our stuff there. So, oh, that, that, that not, that yes too. Here and there and there. I think we got it. So here, this part. That should be normal. So that is the front part of the car. We cut out them. So P to separate selection, and it is a single part now. Good. You see when you look at the rear car there, there is a down part where it is a little bit deeper than the other stuff. So we make that too. We make the origin to geometry, make a copy, Shift D. Then we make it deeper. That is in part, I think, something like that. So we go to top view. We mark a line. I think that is enough. This, and this, and the one point before. So we scale it in the Y0 because we want to have a straight cut there. No, no other stuff there. Okay, now we want to go in here in a deeper field. So how we do that? We mark that where we want to go deeper. That means such like that part we want to open. When we press V beside the C, the V, then you opened the model. You see, now it is opened. Now we want to drag them down, but only the open part. So we mark what we want to open. And now we can use the proportional connected, but with straight constant proportioning fall off. And then we grab them to the set, and you see how it goes deeper. That's enough. You only should see that it works there. Okay, so we can disable that. Then we can join them together as one. Here we have the problem that it is no 4 quad size. Well, we'll make it later. You can do that. Maybe we rebuild that later. Uh, so it's eager for mode. We close that whole shit with F. Good. In a moment we close it, so it's eagle. Okay. You see we got here the shading errors. For that, add split, and it's gone, and we have this part in there. That's good. So we have this front part, so we can make that on the second layer. M to move, click on second, and it's gone. Same with this masks, M, second layer. These doors we don't need at the moment, but later we must come to that again. Go if we can delete that thing there. Good. We save it first, and when you now look on this golf, you see there are holes in there at the top. So you see it here too, there are holes. So we cut in these holes in this stuff. That means we make a copy, sure, like ever. Then we make these holes. That is, we add cube, scale a little, such like that is in small holes. Okay. Then with Control R, roll the middle mouse button, scale in the set, the language always changes. Scale set. So, okay. Yeah, I think that is enough. Then we mark the outer lines there to bend them. Now Control B, roll them in the mouse button and bend. Think that is enough. Good, like ever before. We go there and delete now the back faces. So Control, mark them all. And now we have the front. We delete these two edges there, and we have this hole that we need. Go to front view. Maybe we can scale a little in the set and in the X2, something like that. Then we take an array that makes more of the things. You see that here's the count, how many things we want to have. And I think for the half, we need 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. 20 is good. So we give here 20. Okay. Now you see that there's no place between. So we get here and make there some space. Such like that. Okay, make a copy of that. Shift D and apply. Now we have here a mesh where we can cut with. So we rotate X 90 degrees. We scale them to a small part. Go to top view. Here we see our front part of the engine. So rotate set 90 degrees and grab it to the position where we cut in, something like here. Okay, we looked at what we are near to the object and then cut like every time before. You know it. So, okay, that was it. We just cut it in. So we can clean it up. Means we make their holes in. Only faces. And now it is opened. Now we have this wonderful front part of the engine. Good. We get them to the second layer. We need space. That too. This one we have. Okay. Good. Save it. First time. Good. Then we need here this part. So when we look at this here, you see that is the thing that comes there. There's a simple stuff there. So we make it. We add a simple cube, scale them down to something like that. Then we look from top. We scale in the Y. Then we go in edit mode. We give them a loop. Okay. Then we mark that front face there and extrude it. And here we make a loop 2 at the end. And get this face extruded to the car. Okay. Now it's clear that we make a middle loop. That it is here thicker than here thinner and so on. So we go in and delete the down part because we want to mirror that. X. delete words. Then we take a mirror modifier, not in the x-axis. We need them in the z-axis. Now we can get this whole line here with circle selection and rotate them that we have such like that. Wonderful. Good. Then we want to round up these two parts here. So we apply that and we get this two edges here and there. Control B, move the mouse, roll up, ready to go. You can make it with the inside part too, but I think I don't do that because it's not really important here. But in the original, you saw there are two colors there, one silver and the black. So we go there. Here we make the round stuff there, and then we make a loop here, and then for the silver part, here one, and so we have all we need. If you want, you can also round up these things here and so on, but don't spend too much words for that, yeah, because there are important things like this thing here, yeah. You don't need to make there too much. Okay, we can smooth them, ready to go. Okay, we combine them with shift and make here and join. So it is one object. Good. That was it for the door. I've seen we have here an error. So we go in the mode here, in our edit mode, on the wonderful edit mode. And we see when we look right that here is too white in the white. So we go bring them back. And then this shading error is gone. When you make it so, it's hard. And when you go back, you can play around like it gone. Good. To get a real good topology, you can delete all unneeded words, like this one. You can dissolve word, and so on, like all of them gone. Then when you have done that, you can do it also with such things like that. There you can dissolve the edges. Then this one here, I will let that. It's okay for me. Dissolve edges, dissolve vertices, dissolve vertices, dissolve words. This line here I don't need, so dissolve edges, and so on. You imagine what I mean. Good. So you cleaned up this mesh that it is good one, and then we go on with the wheel. Uh, I will make it with I think with textures. I must ask in the group what you like to see. We can make it by ourselves, the profile of the wheel, or we do it with a texture only. But we now make the wheel there. That means we take add mesh circle, rotate x 90 degrees, scale down, bring it to this size. We make for the inner part, then the other. So go in, extrude, scale down. That is the middle part. Extrude, scale down. Okay. Now we go in with that, such like that. Then we get the middle line and get them out. So we can bevel them, Control B, and it's good round. Then we extrude it to the inside. That is the first ring here. Then comes the second one. So we extrude, scale down a little. And there we need a roundness too. So we get there an extrude scale and an extrude into. Then we can mark that, bevel that, and we got the round stuff there. We are now here once again, this whole thing. Extrude scale, extrude scale, extrude down. Okay, bevel this line there. And we have a good looking result. We are now here at this point. So we get the other way. That means we get this, extrude scale, and extrude it now a good time to get this. Then extrude scale, such like that. Pull them out. So we have that. You see in the middle there is the company. So we make it such like that. Then we extrude scale them, and that will be later this part here. So extrude scale, extrude a little, close with F. Then we get here a loop and extrude them into. So we have a deepness there, and that is what we have there. The holes we make now in, we smooth them. Good for the moment. So we need such stuff like that. That means we take here a cube, scale, and scale in the X. We now make this thing there, this hole there. Scale set. Okay, something like that. Make it as before. You see the down part is a little smaller than the other. So we scale them in the X, such like that. Then we scale it in. I think that's good for now. So Control R to make loops in there. One to this side, one to this side, one in that, and one in that direction. Now we can mark the sides like you've seen at the other parts. Control B, bevel them, roll the middle mouse. Now we have this object, top view. Then we go here and delete the backline. Okay, go front view, delete these 4 points here. Don't need them. Now we can cut into like we done 1,000 times before. I'll go to top view. That is our mesh that we have for cutting. It's a little bit not round enough, I think. So we can make a subdiv on it and maybe I'll relax. So white tools, loop tools, relax makes it a little bit rounder. Good. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from them. So we go here. The middle point must be there. That is important when you do this. So we make here this point. We have here the 3D cursor, and here is our middle point. And when we set them to 3D cursor, then the middle point of this object is here. And now we can rotate around this middle point. This object comes done often. So we mark all. Then we, oh shit, I see something. Good. Okay. Shift C to go with the 3D cursor to the middle point. Then we get our object. Control G, Alt G. Then it jumps to the middle point too. You see it fits now. And now we can make here a spin. And you see they are all together in a moment. But when we make here 360 degrees for a circle and say then doubly, and then we can say how much we want. You can make more, less, like you would. I think I have forgotten how many it was. 8 maybe. We make 8. Okay, now we have that and we can cut in that to our wheel. So where is the wheel, the wheel, the wheel, the wheel? Oh, there, beside the car. Okay, scale them to the size that we need. So it is in the middle ring where we must cut in. So we look that we hit that in the middle. Good. We must look that we near on. I've said it 1,000 times before. And then we cut it. Mark first, mark last. Knife projection ready. Good. Now we take these parts and say we delete now this edges there that we don't need. X edges. And when we look near, then there is a little, there is a little, and so on. Good. X words. Now we have that wheel there. This we make later. Okay, for today I think that is enough. We have now the first part of the wheel. We've done the front part there. So I will see you in the next tutorial part, and then we make the rest. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.